Diane DeWald with CreativeCatCrafts.com. I was doing a bunch of die cuts so that I can color them all in. And this particular stamp set that I was doing had these beautiful little daisies, a couple different sizes, and it had the solid stamp to color it in. And I just made a bunch of them, and I thought, when I was looking at this, first of all, I thought flower power from back in the 70s. I was very young in the 70s, but yes, I was alive in the 70s. But I thought this would be a cool background on a card for a summertime birthday. So these flowers are from, let me switch to the entire space. Those flowers are from Kindred Spirits, and I've had this one for a while. I've never used it until today. And then we're going to use this element in here, these two stamps, and then this outline and this stamp down here. So along with this, I've already got everything die cut out that I need. This little tag here is from Gina K's, what are these? Decorative tag dies. And we're going to do this. We're going to use this tag, and I'm going to use the happy birthday, sorry for the glare, from the Good Life, this happy birthday, because it fits perfectly in, I think you can see it. There's some single stitching there. That happy birthday fits perfectly inside of that. So we're going to have fun with that. So other thing I used on this, or will use, is Master Layout 1 and 2. If you don't have these, you don't have to have them. I just like to use them because I've been card making since, oh, what year was that? 1996. And I've been cutting all my own bases and layers. And when you're just a smidge off, it just ruins the whole card. Master Layouts takes care of that. So, like I said, you don't have to use it. If you don't have it, it's fine. We'll get around that. But first thing I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and get this happy birthday stamped. And because I'm using the photopolymer, I want some foam, some give, because I'm not going to use the stamp. Almost said Stamparatus. I'm not going to use my Misty today. So let's move in a little bit. Oh, that's too zoomed in. There we go. So let me get a block for that. But before I do that, I'll pull that off of here. And I'm going to line this up. I think you can see it. I'm lining up. Try not to get my head in the way. The top of the happy with that line. Oh, that's too small of a block. I need a bigger block. And then I'm going to make this straight. Oh, I got to get my alcohol wipes out when I sit down and watch TV tonight. I want that to be straight. And we're going to use the black Onyx ink by Gina K. And I don't know if I've used this stamp before, so I'm going to stamp it off a few times because I'm going to get all the, I know Gina, she rubs the stamps to get the coating from the factory. That's stamping very well. So let's move that over, and we're going to line this up. Try to get this in line without getting my head in the way, because I only cut one of these tags out. I could always pause the filming and go do it, but I think that turned out pretty straight. What do you think? So cover that back up, get my tidy towel out and clean that stamp off, and I can put it away because we're done with that stamp set. And I just keep my tidy towel in a little Ziploc container. Get the lid out of the way. And we'll hold on to this little guy because we're going to need him. I haven't used my blocks in a long time, so I'm a little rusty. So we're going to see how well I line up those flowers doing the background that I have in my head. Yes, it's in my head. I have not made this card. This is a first for me. I usually make the cards and cut everything out or get everything ready and then do the demo for you all. And what's next? Oh, cardstock. So cardstock I'm using. It's going to be an A2 size card. Oops, sorry, my desk is not cooperating with me. It's going to be an A2 size card, and I get my card bases pre-cut, pre-scored from Cut Cardstock in Valparaiso. And you see the little mountain, the bump. You want to fold that direction. And I'll get my handy dandy Teflon folder and just get that scored down. Put a heavy magnet on it, and there you go. So this is going to be our front that we're going to decorate. And for the inside, I did Master Layout 1 large, Master Layout 1 smaller of the rectangles, and this is the larger rectangle from Master Layout 2. And you see how that all just layers in. I didn't realize it when I was picking colors that this is a Halloween card, but it's not really Halloween. So that's going to be our inside, and I'm not going to glue this together yet because I want to put a couple flowers on this as well. And then I've got the front. I'm doing 3 layers on the front and in the inside. So get all that, and let's go ahead and get all of our stamps pulled out and mounted. Sorry for that noise. And I do have to stamp that guy. We are going to use the Misty. And let me see if I can line this up. So that's the way it's going to go. There. Just trying to get the same petals on the point at the same direction. And yes, oops, gotta flip that over. Just like that. Okay, they're all pointed the same direction. And before we do this, why don't I get my Misty, and let's go ahead and stamp the bag, which is going to be, even though it's on this, it's looks like a little container. I'm using this as the gift bag. And I need another sheet of cardstock. You'll see why in a minute. You've seen me do this before. You've seen Gina do this. You've seen other crafters do this. This is new to me this year. I don't know where I've been. I did take a break from stamping during the time period from 1996. Because I want to get perfect around the edges. Get my minty tape here. And sorry for that glare. I just saw that on the Misty. Perfect. We're going to do, let's just do both of them. Since I've got them cut, slide it right in. I should probably do this in, let's just do black. I was going to say do it in craft ink, but no. Yep. That's why I wanted to use the Misty. I'm a little afraid with the flowers. I'll be honest. Like I said, I rely on my Misty a lot. That just doesn't want to right there in the center. I'm trying not to moosh, but at the same time, I need it to ink it. All right, I think that's good. What do you think? That's gonna be a pretty cute bag. So let's go ahead and do this one while we're here, and I'll throw it in my collection of elements. So someday when I need it, it'll be there. I was having so much fun. I think the stamp set Life is Sweet, it's got pie and a cupcake and a cherry and strawberries. And today I did, set that bow right there in the center. It does not, oh, and I have ink on my fingers, and wow, I just ruined that. Okay, I'm glad I had the other one and it works just fine. So I'm gonna clean this off, put this away, cover this up, and then I'm gonna use hand sanitizer on my hands because that like gets rid of ink there. I just need a real quick towel. I love these little microfiber towels I get from Amazon. You can, well, this I got from scrapbook.com, but the same thing you can get at Amazon, and you get way more for the same price. They're washable, reusable. I use them to clean windows, my mirrors. I'm gonna pause you for a second. I gotta sneeze. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So let's do all of the flowers outlines first. Oh, please work, please work. And the table's shaking, so I apologize. And I'm gonna hold it in place because I want that ink to like soak into the cardstock. Oh, awesome. I love it. I'm just gonna fill this in. Just like this. It's been a while since I've done this. Try not to overlap. Oh, that's good. This is actually turning out. I'm not going to say that yet because I'll jinx myself. Yep, right here. Get some of these small ones in here. Hopefully that one didn't shift on me. Nope. Woohoo! Okay, let's switch back to the big one. I'm probably doing overkill on the tap, 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 tap. I just want to make sure there's enough ink coverage here. Another one right here. Oh, this is going to be so fun. All right, one more in the corner. We're going to do a big one. And then pray I can match up all the coloring. All right. Okay. Woohoo! Okay. And inside, we're going to do that real quick before I put everything for the black away. Oh, that's going to be so fun. Okay. And so I'm not distracted. Recycle that. Let's do, we're using sweet mango. Let me get these in my ink stands so that I don't dip in the wrong one. There, and then, oh, what's the other one? Wild Dandelion, sorry. So, don't need the outlines anymore, but I need the small, so one of these. Now I just need to figure out, I'll move it up once I figure out, okay. And then I'm just lining this up. Sorry if my head gets in the way. This is really hard, not using a Misty. Oh, hey, that turned out better than I thought it was going to. So now we'll do the other one, the sweet mango. Please, 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 please. Woohoo! Oh, I have a little bobble on one side. Wonder why that's not inking. Interesting. Because the same thing here. There must be something on the stamp. Well, I think it turned out just fine. Trying to pick that up. I cut my nails and I can't pick things up. That's going to be so pretty for the inside. So, okay. Let's do, I'm going to cover up the sweet mango and we're going to just concentrate on the wild dandelion. And no, this is the trick there. That's the direction. Let me see if I can get this all lined up. Where to go? Where to go? There he is. Oh. Awesome. And uh-oh. Wow. I can't figure out which one that is. Nope. Nope. Oh, there it is. Woof. Oh, hey, woohoo! Same way here. Make sure you're in shot. And this is lining up. Please, 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 please. Oh. And I'm going to do this one down here. So what I'm doing is I've picked this one petal and that's what I'm lining up on. And he just doesn't want to. I must have something on that stamp. But I'm not seeing anything. That's weird. Okay, then sweet mango, sweet mango, sweet mango, sweet mango. Okay, now we'll grab the sweet mango and I'll cover up the wild dandelion and find my petal, this little guy here. Oh, my poor Sylvie. She's downstairs meowing. My husband's at work, so it's just me at home right now. Oh, I was a little off. That's okay. 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 Sorry. Sylvie distracted me. And I got another card holder. So anytime I photograph cards, I use this little guy. Got him from Amazon. I'll have a link down below in the video. I found a brown, well, it's orange, but we have a brown tabby and a black cat. So I was super excited to find the brown tabby. I'm calling it a brown tabby. Okay, thanks for allowing me to distract myself with that. Okay, now I have on this one. I have to find a different flower. Crud. I think that's on the other side. Oh, it is. Awesome. Okay. Is it? No, it's not. It's not. It's lying to me. Okay. Okay, I've got to fix that on that stamp. So this is from Ulta New. It's just an eraser, and see, I got it all inky. Now I'm gonna see if that'll stamp better. No. Okay. Well, it did in that one spot. But then there's another spot. So. Okay, that's better. Just let me get this filmed. I think that's it. Okay. Please, 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 please. Awesome. And then I got this one little guy down here. Nope. Nope. Not him. Yes. Where'd he go? No, that's not it. There, I just had it off just a smidge. Oops, I messed up. I messed that little guy up. It's two there, okay. I got it. Woof. Okay, now for the big guy. This is gonna be fun. There. We'll do the sweet mango first. That guy. And we'll do this guy. Sweet mango. This little bump out flower is what I'm going to line up. Awesome. Then I'll do this guy here. And I think that's these two. No. No. Definitely not. No. Oh, for goodness gracious. There. Oof. Just a little off. And then I think the rest of them I am going to do in wild dandelion. Okay, there's this little guy, that flower. Where is he? There he is. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, I think this one's a little off. No, it's perfect. Oh my gosh. And then this little guy. Nope, nope. Turn. Right there. Down. Just a smidge off. Oh, more than a smidge. So. Nope, that really bad. Ugh, well, you know, it's a handmade card. Where'd he go? I can't find, there he is. There you go. Okay, redeemed myself. And then I have one more here down here. Let me see if I can figure out real quick. Nope. Right there. Oof, I think I got it. Awesome. Just a smidge off the registration, but not bad. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the larger rectangle from Master Layout 2, get this die cut, and then we can put this little baby together. I'll be right back. Okay, here's the panel. Let's go ahead and assemble this little guy. This is going to be so much fun. I don't have any twine, so we're just going to pretend like it's there. So here's my card base, there's that. Here's my inside. Get my little glue bottle going, and I'm going to move you out just a smidge. Let's get you way out here. Sorry for the bouncing. There we go. Okay. Make sure I get the correct side of that. Put that over here. I like the glue. Like I said, it's Halloween without being Halloween. Yeah, I'm already starting to think about, believe it or not, it's not yet July, but I am already starting to think about getting my Christmas cards started. That's really a cool background. I love that. That's the front, here's the back. See how the master layouts, I mean, it's really hard to mess up edges and spacing for the mats. This is the inside. So you have the larger panel master layouts 2, and then you've got the 2 rectangles for master layouts 1, and it just makes a perfect edge. I love it. I gotta clean this glue nozzle off. And we'll just slide that in the center. That way I'll be able to write a little note to the birthday recipient. Put this on the front. I love it. I think it's really pretty. Now here's my conundrum. Do I go like this? Or do I go like this? Oh, I should have turned that panel around so more of the yellow. Oh well. So we're going to do it this way, because I want more of the yellow flowers. And that really needs to show up a little more. So hang on one second. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, all I did was I grabbed that die set and I grabbed a black to shadow it. Not really a true shadow, but just enough. So I'm going to glue this together and make sure that the holes together, and then the black is peeking out. So all I had to do is put a little glue down here. Don't do the whole thing because part of it's going to stick out. But just enough. And then swing that around just like that. Let's pop this little guy up, and I need the bigger. Those are the small. These are big dies. I colored the paper with a highlighter so that you can tell if you've taken the back off or not. I learned that from somebody from Stampin' Up! A long time ago. So we're gonna put this one down here in kind of the lower left third. And then this guy, it's gonna shoot off. So we're gonna pop a couple over here. And then I want a little glue over here. And right where that knot is, there's a little bit of a knot there on the bag. I'm gonna hold that in place for just a second. And voila. Ooh, we need to put sparkles. So what do we got here? Nope. 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 Always do black, but want something sparkly. Black always pops, but I don't have any yellows. Just want some shimmer on there. How about some of these? These are, Simon Says, stamps. They call them Starshine. Yeah, they're just little flat discs. Let's start with that. Where's my pick tool? Make sure that you get the concave side down. Oh, hey, and I didn't. I messed up on that one. I had the wrong side. See what happens? It didn't stick. Okay, let's try that again. These are kind of clear. They're iridescent, but clear. So it was hard for me to see. These are really kind of pretty. I don't think I've used these before. You can kind of see a little bit of sparkle going on there. And wish I had some twine, because I would have put some twine through the tag, but I did not get in there. Okay, well, from cutting out and coloring a bunch of these, I went from this to this. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Thanks for joining me today. I know it was a little bit of a longer. I try to keep these at 30 minutes, but I was inventing this on the fly. I had it in my head and I kind of had how I wanted it laid out. I just didn't know exactly how it was going to go. So thank you again for joining me. I appreciate your time. And until next time, happy stamping.